All right, my friends, it is time, our Error Busters guide. I am so excited here today to break it all down for you. We have our error busting gear right here and Assistant Cheesebird. Chirp, more errors detected. I cannot wait because I absolutely love this event as the #1 free-to-play player here. As a free-to-play player, it is an amazing event. It's balanced, it's free. You're going to get there, and we have the best way, well, one of the best ways to get there, as always, when it comes to our Error Busters guides. So where is it now? Chirp, let's go. The beaches of Starlight Island. Not many cookies reside there. Should be easy peasy, Chirp. Well, I heard there are cookies who travel to Starlight Island, Chirp. Errors will not get in the way of summer memories. Chirp. Minor Cheeseburg. Very well, let's bust those errors. Error Busters ready to dispatch. Chirp. All right, awesome. Love it. This is one of my favorite events here. If you've followed my channel for a while, if not, we've done a super number on Error Busters, multiple seasons. We got a couple seasons here, season 1, season 2. Generally, we'll talk about the rules so you get an idea of what's going on there. We'll go for the run. We'll walk through everything that you need to know to be successful here in Error Busters, because there are some key nuances and some differences here with this one relative to the last couple seasons or Error Busters in general. So thank you for tuning in as always. Appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs, and thank you to all of our members. Memberships are a great way to win some swag and merch and fun stuff like that. So anyway, here we go with the Error Busters, and if you got a question or comment along the way, let me know, because we have a lot of fun and love to see you in our Discord server. Okay, so a couple things about this. If you don't know about Error Busters, this is all the key stuff right here to know, but quickly we will run through it. Explore the mysterious Starlight Island, fight monsters, and fix errors. As an Error Buster, you can fight and deal damage to monsters to earn points. Bust those monsters, collect those points, and become the ultimate Error Buster. There are 2 seasons, just like I said, and each season features different season cookies. We'll check those out here in a second. And bug fixes, so that's also different. Allies gain plus 200% move speed on Starlight Island. So this is something new. We didn't have that before. It was a big thing to get move speed, made a huge difference. So because they have it there, essentially it's balanced from that perspective. Now, season cookies in Error Busters, you cannot use your team of cookies, as you'll be provided with special cookies. This is why it's a great free-to-play player thing, because of that balance. Excuse me. Every player will have the same stats as season cookies at fixed levels, and promotion ranks. This game mode is not affected by external buffs and stats such as guild buffs, Sugar Gnome, Laboratories Bond. Oh, I love that stuff, but again, very balanced. For the list of cookies available for each season, you can check that out. We will. Swapping cookies. Selecting cookies in Error Busters requires both luck and strategy. Yes, it does. Total of 5 cookies are selected randomly when entering the battle. You can swap a surviving cookie with another one when you reach the cookie swapping point. The battle will continue after selecting a cookie to swap within the time limit. If you do not select a cookie to swap or select the current surviving cookie, the cookie will remain in the team and have their HP restored. This is also very key in terms of some of the strategy to just pick that same cookie and heal them. You may need that. Select the cookies you want your team to bust those errors. Now, bug fixes. Defeating monsters in Error Busters grants you bug fix points. Acquired bug fix points are displayed on the gauge in the upper left, and completing it allows you to select a bug fix effect. You can select one bug fix effect that helps you in battle out of the 3 within the time limit. Random effect will be selected if the time runs out. Bug fix points are applied only for the duration of a single round. Select effects that will make your team stronger. You can meet non-seasonal cookies by using bug effects. So this is something also new, and it is crazy, and it does work. So now we have battle rewards, data fragments. So attacking monsters in your Error Busters will drop data fragments, and with these, you can upgrade your passive effects. Upgrade passive effects are applied for the entirety of Season 1 and 2. This is also very important. Golden Beetle coins deal damage to enemies in Error Busters to make them drop Golden Beetle coins, and you can exchange those Golden Beetle coins for various items. One thing that I want to call it here, in those particular things here, the bug fix effects, there is a huge one now that like 3x's these rewards, which is absolutely crazy and bonkers. It's a great strategy early game to really use that, and even late, just to propel those upgrades here in those protocols. Protocol upgrades use data fragments to upgrade protocols such as attack, HP, and cooldown. You cannot upgrade protocols during the tallying period. Bug fix resets. Use bug fix reset to shuffle the selection of bug fix effects. Using bug fix effect reset does not reset the selection time. Then battle effects here, the following are active: minus 65% healing, shield capacity minus 65, enemy debuff resist 40%. If you apply a passive skill to an ally, the skill is applied once you first assign them to your team. Very important there. Auto select. You can toggle auto select feature on and off by tapping on it while playing. Turning the auto select feature on will swap cookie randomly and select bug fix effects for you. You can still make manual choices even though if you have that on. And then time jumpers. If you cleared the boss wave, you can use time jumpers to skip and earn rewards. Please note that you won't be able to update your ranking with those time rewards. So very, very important there. Again, the idea is once you get through the boss, essentially you're trading that time jumper to collect some of these. What you're giving up is some of those data fragments, those boosters. However, you are getting through it faster from that perspective. Now, I have been able to get through this pretty quickly already, and we'll see how it goes here in our runs. Now, regardless, though, a couple things. Season cookies. This is where you can see all the season cookies. We've got quite a few different cookies here. Couple things to call out. Eternal sugar is ridiculous. Yes, that thing is so strong and so powerful here. So just putting it on your radar now. Now, if you want to see the types, you can see how the types are broken down as well from that perspective. And it does pull in other cookies outside that. You can also see the rewards right here, dailies right there by getting through those, continuing to progress and take advantage of those protocol upgrades. One of the things that is different here is we are only using these protocol upgrades, not when you hit 30 or 50 before, and then you could select a bunch of other things. It is locked to these for now and from that perspective. Let's see here. Records, there's going to be none. Ranking, there's going to be none for me. Shop, you can see what you're going on and have an opportunity to get. You do have an opportunity to get a full lemon cookie here. If you're looking for a totally free-to-play player way to get it, right here is your way. We do have a gear guide there for you. It's a great time to like and subscribe for content like this and that, by the way. So thank you for that. Okay, couple things. Let's see here. Does it show our season error busters? It does not. But like I said, there's a couple different ones here, some new ones for us to pay attention to. And they are a little bit different and unique. And a couple things as you get through before we get into the strategy. Surviving is key. Invulnerability is helpful. More HP is helpful. Healing is helpful. And then also on the other side of the spectrum, just doing lots and lots of damage to help you get through. Here, once we use our ticket, it does take 3 runs here to get through. So you will have to use this at least 3 times. So we're going to stick with this team and go at it from that perspective. Now, if you are curious on what those busters look like, bug fix effects are going to be right there. I got to turn that down. It's pretty loud. Here we got crit damage and we got crit. I'm actually going to go with crit damage for now. Crit might be a little bit better, but it just depends. All right, we have this. This gives us a heal and does more damage with White Lily. Here we go. Look at that. All right, summon creatures attack 45% for this. We're going to actually go with the creatures on the attack in case we get some summoned units. Here we go. We'll swap in there as well. So now we have more than one non-regular one. Rare cookies, so that could be okay there, but we are going to go with the meteor damage. Here we could go with the support cookie. We don't have a ton of that, or we could go with a damage. Let's go with damage here. All right. Mangosteen is down. Now we can choose rare cookies again, range and ambush cookies, or move the furthest. Well, I don't have a ton of range and ambush, but I do have one there, so we'll stick with that for now. Ooh, there we go. Big choice. So Stormbringer or Fire. Stormbringer is going to be pretty solid here, because it's a lot of damage. Now, this is a new one here. Remaining time. You have the ability to add more time to help you get through the run. For now, I am not going to use that. We can use all enemies buffs 10 seconds after the wave, gain HP shield equal to 50% for 15 seconds, or we can add more health. For now, I'm going to go with this one, strip the buffs. All right. Allies cool down with each enemy defeat. I like that one. The Gink Goblin Boss. All right, so here we have Bug Fix Effect cooldown minus 45%. Works really, really well with things like this, Summon a Meteor, or if we want to go more damage to bosses or deal true damage. Bug Fix Effect's kind of fun, so we'll stick with that for now since we have it, even though some of the other ones will probably be slightly better. We're going to move over here to our ambush. There we go. And again, because we don't have any of the protocol upgrades, this is as good as it gets for this team, right? So now we have activates Elder Pilgrim's Torch every 15 seconds. We got 45, so we're going to take advantage of that. So now all these things are going to go much faster. It's a good strategy to kind of stack on those pieces. Now, there you go. You can see we got through a lot of it really, really fast. We're going to keep a White Lily. That's going to give us that heal. The big thing here is we are very, very squishy. We're going to actually go with health here once per wave. Ooh, we could do this. Actually, that one's not bad. But that heal's going to be helpful. After we lose Stormbringer. Uh-oh, and everyone else. Here we go. Let's actually go with Oak Chung. Lots of damage. We could use more damage. Here we go. Bug Fix Effects. Another minus 25%. We go Snapdragon or activate the Tribe. Let's go with the Tribe for now. So that is a strategy, like I said, just to absolutely get damage through with those Bug Fix Effects. Let's stay here because we can disappear. Like that. I don't know if we're going to get... Oh. Anyway, so there you go. You saw how that run goes. New record, and we got some stuff right there. Ideally, what you're going to do is you're going to really want to focus on getting more of your data fragments out of the gate. What else is nice is they have the max level, so you can just go like that, and boom. I generally recommend out of the gate focusing on attack and cooldown as your kind of key primary ones, and slowly easing into a little bit more HP over time, because getting the damage and the cooldowns, and again, the damage and knocking your opponents down as fast as possible is going to allow you for the fast runs. That is going to be key here out of the gate. With that, we've covered everything here in Error Busters Season 1 for the Starlight Island. Super excited about this, as always, because it's one of my favorite events here. And as a free-to-play player, it is balanced, and I love that. And I hope you do too. With that, if you still got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. We'd love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. Additionally, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we grow this amazing community, and thank you to our members. Memberships I truly appreciate, and give you an opportunity to win the coupon for crystals and rainbow cubes, plus some Braverse packs and some other stuff. So with that, we also got affiliate links, swag and merch, other ways to support. Don't forget my socials, @me, chat me, stay connected. With that, thank you so much, my friends. Looking forward to seeing you out there in Error Busters Season 1. Stay tuned for our top guides on things like this. With that, until next time, keep on running.